Morning watchers, Scott at SE Landscaping, and who wants to see the grillo climber in action today? Now, I've already done a little bit here, but the job is flail it down, litter pick it, pick any rocks off, and the plan was to flail these down, but I'm going to do it a different way. I'll explain in a bit. All the saplings, and then round here the same again, just flail it all down and then clean it out. Could you litter pick at the start? Yes, I've picked bottles and stuff off, but the majority of it's small stuff that you can't see till after, so I'll litter pick it after. These saplings now, they're not very thick, and the climber is designed to cut all this stuff down, but what I've said to the customer, I said if I'm going to be doing this once a year, I'd prefer to dig them out with my machine. So I'm going to come and spend a couple of hours just digging them out with my machine, probably next week. So let's get cracking. So that was a rough area on the bottom of one of my long-term sites that I maintain, and basically they want that area bringing a bit more tidier, so it's going to get cut once, possibly twice a year, rather than it being what it is now, which is a dumping ground. So what I've done, the remit was just to cut everything down with the brush cutter and strim around the obstacles and then drop on with a litter pick, which I've since found out the local litter picking group's got a litter picking bonus. So the plan would be, usually, is just to cut everything down with the flail mower, and like I showed on the video, I showed how the machine could cut saplings, shreds them up, cuts them to nothing. The issue is, if I did that with all them hawthorn and blackthorn and hazels that were popping through, is if I do that next year, I'm going to come back and they're going to be thicker from the bottom, and they're just going to keep thickening up, because it's like when you pollard something, it comes back thicker and fatter, and it's not what we want, and I want it to be an easy job. So the plan is, I'm going to bring the excavator across and I'm going to dig them out, just because there'll not be much root on them, but going at it with a spade, it would be a nightmare. So I am going to bring my excavator across, I am going to dig them all out and probably put them through the Elliott or something, but by doing that, it's just going to make my job easier long term. So do I get paid to bring the excavator across? No, I get paid just to flatten all that land, trim it all down and cut everything to the base and leave it. But I'm looking at the long term, that I've got this for minimum for the next 5 years, so 5 years I'm going to be doing this job, and if I come back next year, I want it to be a bit easier. So while we're still in the middle of winter, it gives me the time to drop the machine in probably next week and do a little bit of machine work, and it just and it'll look better as well, because like I say, you cut them down, they pop straight back up in no time, and once you've got the roots in the ground, and it becomes a nightmare. So that's the plan. I might lift a few of the trees up just to make it easier as well, some of the branches, while I've got the chipper there, and just overall just give it a bit of above and beyond of what's in the spec to do it. So you could have just gone in, ploughed through it, trimmed around and walked away, litter picked. But if I can do a little bit more, and I'm saving a bit of time, because there's not the litter picking to do, so that's there's a community group going to do that. So that's you're losing a bit of one and getting a bit of another. So you're benefiting yourself, but you also benefit them, because it's going to look better, it's going to look more open, it's hopefully going to stop fly tipping, because it's not going to be an unkept bit of land that hasn't been cut in 10 years, 5 years or whatever, and hopefully that'll stop everyone fly tipping, as well as the allotment holders, because it's not all fly tipping, a lot that's come straight out the allotments, and probably on a night, just to all tip they see and nobody will see. So happy days, job done. Can't praise the grillo enough. Like I say, it would have cut them saplings up to nothing. The blades on this machine are a beast. You go over a half house brick and it just shreds it. It's or shoots it out. But it's got some power about it, and it's got a nice finish as well. So I think I've done previous videos years ago where I've used it on normal grassed areas, and it's put a nice finish on. So great machine, can't praise it enough. This is my second one. I had a previous one which I got rid of. It had its day. It had done a lot of work, and it was starting to show its age, so I did sell that on. But someone who got it after me will have had a hell of a machine as well for a good few years, because it hadn't done a lot of hours, so as long as it was looked after, it's probably still going now. But while I had the cash, I upgraded to this new one, and it's just nice to keep the new kit coming. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and we will see you on the next one.